Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at our scenario here and then talking about a question at the end of the scenario. So basically, in an article, an author described a conversation with a friend who had a really large credit card balance. Their friend was being charged an interest rate about 20% per year and was essentially worried that they would not be able to pay off their debt. Our author X, was earning only about 0.5% interest on her bank certificate of deposit. Author X thought about, taking out the money from her CD and then loaning it to her friend so her friend could pay off that balance. And said, "Oh, so I was thinking those people who earn about 0.5% could instead loan money to our friends at 0.6%. My friend would get out of debt, and therefore I would earn about $6 a month rather than 5." So that kind of begs the question, why do people not use their savings to make loans rather than keeping money in bank accounts? Or instead of keeping money in bank accounts that earn really, really low interest rates. Basically, this kind of boils down to there being a gigantic risk that your borrower won't pay back the money. We have to think about why people actually keep their funds in banks. So, people generally keep their money in banks as banks provide an easy way to track money and assist with ease of day-to-day transactions. There is no hardship of keeping track of a huge sum of money. So think about it. If you put, you had like a gigantic wad of cash on you at all times or in your house, there's just this risk of you being robbed or you keep losing track of it. There's no way for you to, have a way to make sure that you know exactly where the funds are at all times, barring carrying around on you, which would be extremely risky. Maintaining your funds in a bank account also gives you a better way to track transactions, as I said earlier, and provides greater liquidity. Basically, as I said, people just don't have the mechanism kind of to look at the assets and liability positions of prospects before giving their money away or lending, so they don't know kind of what the risks will be with these transactions. And a person who has a ton of money can't really track their credit history or of their own, or like those who need the money. So you can't really see the credit history of someone in need of this money, or your friend in this scenario. You don't really know. Like, they could tell you that they have a great credit history, they have a good track of paying your money back, but at the end of the day, there is just a bigger risk that the borrower won't pay the money back, and the risk is greater than any reward you would get from lending at a high interest rate. So that's why people use their savings to make loans rather than keeping that's why people do not use their savings to make loans instead of keeping money in bank accounts that earn very low rates of interest. Thanks.